I'll turn around, man. Don't worry about it. Okay, here we are. Here we are at MLG Rally. Okay? Don't mind if I put your arm around you, man. No homo, okay? But it's all good, baby. Alright, now. Hoodrych, a.k.a. Adam Brown, a.k.a. The Boss, a.k.a. HR5, which is releasing this weekend. Please check it out on Nerdstomper.com. Please check it out. The stream is free. HR5 is free to check it out. Please check that out, please. Now, we're here with SC2 Star.
QXC.
QXC. This man is a legend. If you've heard of this man, then you know what's going on. If you haven't, then you don't know what's going on. This is QXC. Now, you guys just had a match. What was that match? You played Terran. What was the match?
It was a best-of-3 TVT against Everytime.
Okay.
First game was 40 minutes. The second game was about probably 15 or 20, and the third game was about 8 minutes.
Now, does he play Terran?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was Terran versus Terran. Now, what I know about StarCraft 2, and I don't know a lot, is that you, QXC, the legend in the game, are very good in Terran versus Terran. Is that true?
Historically, yes. I'm
Historically, right?
falling behind a little bit. That's,
so, and his name is Everytime.
Everytime.
Now, he played Terran.
Yes.
You played Terran.
Yes.
How did you do?
I mean, I won.
He won, baby. Now you're doing Nerdstomper.com, right? You're doing videos for him. You're doing instructional videos for him. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Now, how did this game go? Did it go how you planned it to go? Did it go a little bit different how you planned it to go? What went on in this game?
From the SoCal LAN a couple weeks ago, I learned the importance of basically keeping fresh in a tournament. And so one of the things I was kind of experimenting with is when I've got an advantage to kind of lay off and let myself relax a little bit. And I definitely underestimated every time in the first game. And about the 20-minute mark, I realized I was behind. And for the next 20 minutes, I was trying to catch back up. Didn't work out. And then the second game, I kind of got my act together, figured out what I needed to do, kind of identified his build. He was using one build all 3 games. And then the third game, I just implemented the counter to the build that I knew. And it was over pretty fast. So basically, the first game, which ended in what, maybe a tie, or what did the first game end in? He beat me.
Okay, he beat you. Now, he beat you running the standard build, which you hadn't adjusted to yet. Is that correct?
Indeed.
Okay. Now you, in this Terran versus Terran matchup, which you're historically favorable as, you adjusted to it, right?
Yeah.
Mid-game?
Well,
or after the loss?
No, it was after the loss. I kind of figured out what he was doing, and then the second game is when I really got the idea. Like, I really understood what the build was, what it was going for, and so the third game I was able to come up with a very specific counter that ended up working very well.
Okay. Now, did he seem to have any answer for this counter?
No, I think it's one of those builds that's very strong in general, but just like any other build, it's got some weaknesses. And he didn't account for the fact that I would be adjusting my build to adapt to what he was doing.
Right. Okay, so basically, you came up with something, you didn't expect it, you came back strong, and he didn't expect it, and you followed through.
Indeed.
And he didn't have an answer for it.
Sounds about right.
Right. So the final score of the match, you're coming out a winner. What was the final score?
2-1.
2-1. Is there any other matches after that?
I'm supposed to be playing a match pretty soon. I'm waiting for the people at my station to finish up.
Okay, awesome. Now, is there anyone that you're scared of? Is there any match that you're particularly not sure of in the StarCraft 2 tournament?
My TVP is definitely my weakest matchup.
Now, for those at home who, like me, who are not completely sure who play WoW, a completely skillless game, what TVP is, explain to me what that means.
TVP is the Terran versus Protoss matchup. So that's
Terran versus Protoss. Remember that. Now, why is that? Don't laugh at me here, because I'm clueless.
I'm laughing
Don't laugh.
with you.
Okay,
With you.
He's laughing with me, not at me. And now, what does this mean? This Terran versus Protoss?
basically the reason it's weaker for me is I have a weaker understanding of what units counter what are the strongest unit compositions, and my build orders in general have more weaknesses and holes than in the other matchups.
Okay, so basically, you have to play perfect versus a team that doesn't have to play perfect?
I mean,
Essentially.
I don't.
Just agree with me, man,
Sure,
because you know what?
we'll go.
This fits perfectly with my WoW analogy.
Just,
And
yeah, this sounds fantastic.
absolutely.
That's exactly
now,
how it works.
Now, are you excited? Are you nervous? What's going on? What's going through your head, man? What's going through this head in this little
Bandana.
turquoise bandini of yours?
My heart was beating pretty fast at the end of that third game
Okay.
against Every Time. I'm really hungry. I'm pretty thirsty.
Right. Awesome.
And I kind of have a headache, and I'm a little sleep deprived.
Awesome. And you have no plans for sleep after this, right? You're just ready to freaking do it.
That's all I do. I just march all night.
He just marches all night, baby. This man is a trooper.
I got nothing.
He's
That's
got
it.
nothing, baby.
What else is
Thank
there
you
to
very
say?
much. Nerdstomper.com. We got QXC live here in the flesh. Thank you very much. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, I can tell.